Time Druid is almost dead, and Time Druid does go down. Sneaky Elephant's going for it, and they do manage to keep the phase gate up. Onos is moving in right as the arcs are moving out. This is very fortuitous timing by the alien. Welcome everyone to the Natural Selection 2 Sucky Gamer Tournament. I am, of course, Talutha, also known as the Sucky Gamer, and today I am joined by the ever wonderful, the best man over there in the world of the Czechoslovakians, Vindaloo. How you doing today, Vindaloo? Oh, Vindaloo, I can't hear you. I can see your lips lighting up, but now I can't hear you.
Better turn me
on,
on,
there
man.
we go. There we go.
All right.
That's why. I got you now.
Everyone.
Welcome, everyone.
This is gonna be a hyped match.
Oh, it definitely is, and I'm super excited to get rocking with it. And right. I hope you're excited to get rocking with it with me as well today, Vindaloo.
I haven't casted for a couple of weeks. I've been taking a bit of a break, and I am ready as ever. And of course, one of the teams is my beloved Lerk. They are the guys from a Reddit groups, and of course, you guys probably know me from Reddit rather than anywhere else. And I'm gonna be closely watching them. So maybe there might be a bit of a bias.
Oh yeah, and that's why I wanted you to cast this match with me today, because you are pretty big with the Reddit groups. You do a lot of casting with them, and that's actually where I got my start too, with the Reddit casting. But you've stuck around and done a lot of stuff for them, which is awesome. And like you said, you know a lot of the Lerk people. Pretty much every single one of these guys, Crazy Coco, Horny Brunette, all of them are all from the Reddit team. And this group was actually formed from the Reddit Pug Nights that happen pretty much every night. So, I mean, it's going to be a good match. And they've definitely got their work cut out for them, Vindaloo, especially going up against Duplex here. Which I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know if you watched the match Duplex versus Archaea, but Duplex gave Archaea a run for their money.
I did, but you know, Archaea is just too good. I mean, they didn't stand a chance, but they put up the fight, a big one.
Oh yeah.
Also, I've been going through their pages. They've got a bit of changes in the team lineup lately.
Mm-hmm.
Have you checked on that?
I haven't.
They actually were having a kind of a cut going on, and the guy, hold on, let me check a name, Menda SP or Mendasp, whatever, however you pronounce it, he stayed, and the one who had to leave was blind.
Oh yeah, they have a pretty big roster to pull from, but this is going to be a good game. Like I said, Circle Lerk's a pretty new team. And I don't think they've actually done any scrims or anything, so Duplex might have an easy win here. Not to talk bad about Circle Lerk, but hopefully they put up a good fight. But they definitely have quite an uphill battle against Duplex, which is a very powerful European team.
Yeah, I have no idea who to cheer for. I mean, really, the guys are my hometown from the Reddit. However, I'm European, so you know, like there is the pride too.
Oh yeah.
And on the other side, I've been playing with Crazy Coco a lot lately, and his Lerk just got better and better. I don't think he even died today, so I mean, we'll see.
Oh, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Do you want to go ahead and get started, Vindaloo?
Yeah, I'm all for it. I have my second beer open over here. Perfectly fine and up for anything.
Well, hopefully you don't get terribly drunk during today's cast, but we're going to go ahead and rock it. This is Circle Lerk versus Duplex today in the Sucky Gamer Natural Selection 2 tournament. I hope all of you are super excited. Thank you all for tuning in, and let's go ahead and get rocking today. All right, everyone, welcome. Welcome, everyone, to NS2 Summit. And we're about ready to go. Let's do this. Duplex is obviously going to start out as aliens. Lerk is going to start out as Marines. This is an NA versus EU matchup. So Lerk will be playing 2 Marine rounds. They'll be playing 1 Marine round on Summit, and then we'll move to Tram, and they'll play a Marine round on Tram. So we'll be doing 2 Marine rounds for Lerk right off the bat. Then we'll go over to the Duplex server, and we'll play out the rest of this best of 5. Now, I am looking, looks like Lerk is missing 1 player at the current moment. So, missing 1. So we got a little bit of waiting. They were ready when we made this transition, but it looks like one guy dropped out.
Yep. Like they are making us work.
But what do you think, Vindaloo? What do you think that Lerk needs to do as a Marines on Summit just to combat this force right now?
Well, I haven't seen that many of the matches of Duplex, so I am really not sure. Can you tell me, are they going for like crazy strats, or are they playing like pretty decent, like with the current meta game that's going on in a competitive play?
I'm not entirely sure. It really could go either way. They know Lerk is a bit of an inexperienced team, so like I said, it could go either way. They could be going up and trying a lot of risky new strategies against this team because they know they probably can. Or, I mean, they might play it more conservative because this is a single elimination tournament. So if they do happen to play it too risky and mess up a lot of things, and they could be potentially kicked out of the tournament entirely. So I mean, who knows what we'll see.
But if we would have to really talk about what's gonna happen, then I would guess that everything will be based on the spawn locations. If you get a cross spawn, there is a chance for aliens actually going celerity, which you don't see that much. The summit is pretty big, and the celerity might help. However, I feel the Duplex are a very good team, and they might rather work with Carapace as is current meta game in a competitive play. And Lerk, I have no idea how is their Marine play. I always play with guys on aliens for some reason, not really sure. But I don't remember them on aliens. However, I think the robot is gonna be commanding, and that's true. I think they might have a decent chance. It really depends how the beginning is gonna go. The first couple fights, if they can hold it, I think they are good to go, and if they get their feeting, I think they can handle Duplex. I mean, why not? Yeah,
and you know, their aim really has to be spot on. They definitely have the ping advantage right now. So a little bit of the Duplex will run into a little bit of interpolation issues with units just being a little bit offset of where they actually are. And
actually might. I'm sorry to cut into you like this.
Oh, that's fine.
But
that's
that
okay.
ping actually might go way for the aliens. I mean, have you played with a high ping skulks? They are just all over the place. You cannot hit them.
Yeah, there's a difference between high ping and just straight up lagging.
Yeah, lagging. Yeah,
and I mean, Duplex has 2 American members. I believe Zorex and Billy look like they're the 2 American members. So, and the other Duplex members are all below 150, so we're not going to have any lagging. They've just got a high ping. And it looks like we're getting started, Vindaloo. So let's get rocking on this first matchup in today's game. Duplex versus Lerk in the Sucky Gamer Natural Selection 2 tournament. We have Lerk as the Marine starting over in flight control. We have Duplex as aliens starting down in sub-access. And it looks like Duplex is doing a standard 2-2 split to start off the match.
Yes, and it's a close spawn. We see 2 Marines coming towards the computer lab. Let's see, this engagement is gonna be really important. We see 2 Marines capping up a crevice, and they will probably go towards the atrium later on. However, we see 2 scouts going through the crossroad. Probably gonna try to cut the crevice.
Oh, and that looks like exactly what they're doing. They're moving right into flight control.
Wow.
We have
Interesting.
Biley and Mendes moving in right now to do a little bit of early pressure work already on that resource tower. And that's forcing ZZ Box to go ahead and move back. And Asphalt is going to come up right behind him. This is a real big early push.
Interesting. But, you know, I think we have to see if this is going to work for them. But I don't think they would do this against Archaea. I mean, this is just... they think that they can just straight off kill them. You know, Circular... They defended, so...
Yeah, they defended it very well. I mean, that resource tower is down to 11%. Asphalt's still in the vent right there, so he can potentially move in to finish it off. Both, looks like Soda and ZZ Box are both now distracted, moving down right past the Drifter in sub-access area.
Yeah, and those two cappers coming at the atrium, they've just done route about there, and... If you look at the creep spread, infestation spread, I've been watching too much StarCraft today, they are just at the ventilation, having just 2 resource towers. So, the kind of gambit, maybe I can call it gambit in the beginning, probably didn't work out that well.
And if we look over at flight control, I mean... The Marines are sitting on 2 resource towers, but their main base, Flight Control, no longer has a resource tower. Mendas is about to take out the Crevice resource tower, and Atrium looks like it's at 43%. Robot and Horny Brunette moving in through Crevice right now. That resource tower is going to go down. They're not able to take out Mendez, and he's going to jump into the vent.
Oh, look at that rush. 2 Gorges, 2 Skulks. Third Skull will come up. He just died. And
oh, this is going to be a big play right now.
Wow, those mines helping out.
Yeah, and look at that. The Gorge is actually soaking up all that mine damage and then healing themselves back up with heal spray. The Marines are only on 1 IP. 2 Marines are dead. They're attacking that resource tower. Again, the Marines down to 1 resource tower. They only have 9 res as well, which means if both resource towers happen to go down, then they're going to be completely res locked. They have nothing to recycle except their armory. And that resource tower does go down.
Aliens are dying. Both those Gorges died. Just 1 Skulk left. However, that 5th Skulk, Mendes, killed the Atrium resource tower just now. That put the Marines on 0 resource towers. They are on 12 res. They have to build a resource tower and they have to hold it. I mean, like, hold it with their lives.
Yeah, they've got...
Stand around, back against the resource tower and fucking hold it.
Yeah, they've got 1 minute to be able to hold this thing for it to pay itself off. And if they don't hold it for that minute, they're done. And it's going to be very hard. They've got a huge risk right now. It's sitting at 3 resource towers. Only one resource tower sitting on 3 resources. And only 1 resource coming in a minute. This is going to be the longest moment of their lives, I think.
Looks like Iris is just free to expand around the map. He is pushing the creep train through the data core towards the reactor core. He will probably go to the atrium, also to the crossroads. I don't think he will care, like, for best money for assist. I think he will try to cap everything he can on the way.
Yeah,
pushing out.
We do have 2 Marines up in atrium, Horny Brunette and Robot, both sitting up here. That atrium resource tower looks like they're wanting to claim it second. They're going to completely skip Crevice, but they do have 3 Skulks on them right now. And they might be in a little bit of trouble here. They both do go down. Luckily, that resource tower is not placed. And maybe the Marines can make a little bit of a different decision now. Actually, they did place it down in Computer Lab.
Yeah, but that's just gonna... They didn't start building it, so they will get the risk back. And they will be back about 10 resources. So I think they didn't die yet. However...
Well, I don't think the aliens are going to decide to get rid of this tower. This is an incredibly risky place to place a resource tower. You know the alien threat is sitting down in sub-access, and you know you haven't been able to hold a resource tower as a team, and then you just set one down in Computer Lab. It's incredibly risky, and I guess they feel like they can hold it.
They probably feel that if they hold it, they can also have a bit of a push to the sub-access. I mean, it's on the way. However, if they die over here, it's over. And they are dying 1 by 1. Last Marine left in Computer Lab. He dies now.
Yeah, and if you take a resource tower this close to the enemy base, I mean you're pretty much committing yourself to constant pressure. and you have to keep up that constant pressure in order to keep up that resource tower. And unfortunately, Duplex just straight up outplayed Circle with an amazing team move right there, taking out all of the Marines, and I don't think they lost a single alien player.
Just look at the bottom of the screen. There's like 6 resource towers lost for the Marines, 0 lost for aliens. And aliens are up 3 resource towers right now. I mean, we can commentate more, but you know, guys, what's happening over here? We're probably just gonna see some nice, how is it, whispers on resources? Oh.
Yeah,
so we might see. What we might actually look forward is a Lerk play, and let's just look for a Lerk. Here he is, and probably follow him because I don't think the Marines will be able to do anything else.
Yep, Asphalt's moving into flight control right now as a Lerk. Like you said, the Marines are kind of in a tough situation. A second hive has been claimed over in Data Core. It's being rushed up by some crags. It is only 30% grown right now, so you've got quite a wait. And it's really up to Duplex whether they decide to end this before that hive is up or not. And here we go. Mendes is again taking out the resource tower, and Circle goes ahead and calls good game, which is going to give Duplex the first victory in today's matchup. Best of 5.
Yes. There's 2 things when you are losing the match what you can do. You can straight up GG, or you can actually drag it on if you know that your endurance is much higher than the one of your opponent. But looks like the circular guys just want to finish this game.
Yeah, and that was not an incredibly quick game, about 7 minutes long, but the momentum straight from the beginning was just completely in Duplex's favor. And like I was saying earlier, I mean, Circle has an uphill battle against them, and they really need to pull together. Their strategies are a bit rusty because they don't practice or scrim a lot, and it's going to be incredibly hard for them to make a dent in Duplex today. So we're going to go ahead and switch over to NS2 Tram, and we'll play Circle second Marine round, and we'll see how they do against that. We'll see if their Marine play is any better on Tram or not. Tram is a bit easier depending on starting locations for the Marines, in my opinion, just based on various, you know, circumstances. The hub area in Tram is an excellent place. If Circle can happen to grab that as a Marine team, they've got easy access to the rest of the map. But at the same time, if Duplex starts right next to Circle, then that's going to be a bit of an issue as well.
Also, that a hub in the middle, if Marines don't get it, it's kind of a highway for aliens. They can move to the left and the right of the map and very easily. So, you know, I still like Tram a really lot. And in regards of balance, let's say it, I don't think the Marines have that much of an advantage in there.
Yeah, well, it really depends. I've seen a lot of excellent Marine play on Tram, and I mean, that hub location is incredibly crucial. But like you said, I mean, the aliens have a lot of quick movement and things like that, able to get around fairly efficiently, and we'll see. Duplex definitely knows what they're going to be doing. They know their plan. It's really up to Circle to see what their plan is going to be. So, folks, we're going to go ahead and move it to NS2 Tram, and let's see how it goes. All right, everyone, welcome. Welcome to NS2 Tram. Casters are ready. So let's see.
Yes,
let's see exactly how Circle plans to do this. And
you know what? I'm calling shotgun rush.
You're calling it a shotgun rush? Well, you know, it depends on the starting areas, I think.
Of course.
Where they are right now in this pregame is the worst place you can be for Marines. A close spawn by the aliens in server room. The Marines starting in warehouse. This is not where you want to be as a Marine team, just because it, like I said, it's incredibly close. In the beginning of the game, the aliens can get to your base a lot faster than you can get to the alien base. And
if actually Marines spawn in a server room, that small ventilation between north tunnels and mezzanine just gives aliens so much pressure on you. Just that's the one location you don't want to spawn as a Marine on a tram.
yeah,
Anywhere else, it's kind of fine and dandy, but over there, I just hate the spot.
yeah, and this is one of the things ENSL has been really talking about. Getting rid of close spawns, and they're talking about adjusting the maps a little bit, but we'll talk about that later. Let's go ahead and get started. Match number 2 in this best of 5 matchup. We have Duplex starting out in server room as an alien, Circle Lerk starting up in warehouse as the Marines. And like I just said, Vindaloo, this is not the position you want to be, and this is definitely not the position where you want to send the majority of your Marines the wrong way.
3 Marines at ore processing, just one at the platform. Now they know where each other is, and S-Bot building up the base. This is a box coming back, Soda coming back too. Let's see if they can defend the first 2 scout push. Yeah, even Crazy Coco is actually commanding. Wow.
Yeah, he did jump out of the chair to do a little bit of defense. Both Felix and Asphalt moving in behind them, but 3 Marines, no matter how good you are, 3 Marines are incredibly hard to survive against. We already have...
Already, Marines are a little bit behind. They are still on one resource tower, just building the ore processing. Aliens are already at the elevator transfer and observation with their infestation and resource tower building.
Yeah, and we actually have Zorex gorging up. He's already got Hydra set up. He did not set up any clogs or anything, but they are doing a little bit of defensive work through the mezzanine area to keep the Marines from moving through there. So that's the only viable option right now as a Marine team, is to move through the platform area into server room. But at the same time, the Marines haven't been able to make much of a dent elsewhere on the map as they're trying to pull in repair room right now. But Asphalt and Felix are moving in to try to stop that rush.
Yeah, but are trying to take the repair room. In the meantime, they are losing the ore processing, and they are back on a 1 resource tower. So, what you gonna do? We see a blueprint in the repair room.
Well, they're trying to rush right now into server room. They've got 3 Marines in server room right now. Horny Brunette, Robot, and Soda, all 3 of them attacking different targets. Looks like Horny Brunette might be thinking about going for eggs. Soda's going for the resource tower. Actually, Horny Brunette's going for Zorex, the gorge. And Soda actually turned around and ran the other way. They're leaving. They decide
because there's a small fight in their base.
Oh, I see.
IPs are almost down.
Yeah.
The one IP down, second IP down. They have to clear it up and rebuild.
And they
won't be able to do it. That's a game.
They're all by themselves now. Horny Brunette's all by himself. This is going to end it. That's going to be quick. 2 minutes into the game, Duplex pulls this out.
And
oh, we're just waiting. We're waiting for the death blow right now. We're waiting for it to happen, and there he goes. There he goes. Duplex takes game 2 in this best of 3. This is going to be a quick matchup today, Vindaloo.
Looks like it. I won't even taste all my beers that I bought today. What's happening?
Yeah, I know. It's very quick games. Duplex is showing they are definitely a Division 1 European team. Circle Lerk, not yet in the ENSL. Hopefully this doesn't discourage them too much. I hope they do watch this video and they realize that Duplex is...
You know, this is all about the individual play. I mean, the individual skills of the players. There's a huge gap between Circle Lerk and Duplex. It looks like it, because they try to go out and they weren't able to, just because they lost all the fights. Those early engagements, if you lose them, you are done. I mean, what can you do if your opponent is on 3-4 resource towers and you are still trying to hold your base? That's GG, I guess.
Yeah, it definitely is, and it's just one of those things. Like I was saying, I mean, Circular shouldn't get discouraged by losing these matches because Duplex is a Division 1 team. They've been playing a long time. A lot of really good players have gone through that team. And hopefully Circular takes the opportunity to jump in the next season of ENSL and really work and get better, because anyone can get better. Circular can potentially be a very good team later on. And we'll see just how things shape up. Right now, folks, we're switching servers. We're switching over to the Duplex server. We're going to play their Marine rounds now over there. Starting on, again, Summit, and then moving on to Tram should we get into Game 4 and a potential Game 5. So, Vindaloo, you can...
Naruto, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Can I join on you?
Join on me. Did you get the password?
Yes.
Awesome. So we'll be rocking here soon, folks, on NS2 Summit. Some good games today. Circular's got a lot of work. They're fighting an uphill battle. A lot of people regard the Aliens as the easier team to be, requiring less teamwork and coordination.
And also, Aliens are much stronger side for the Circular. So
yeah, we'll see. We'll see if they can pull this off. But at the same time, Duplex is going to have the ping advantage as the Marines, but that's not as big of an issue with the Alien team. So we're going to go ahead and move it on to NS2 Summit yet again, folks, in this best of 5 matchup. If you're just joining us, Duplex is at 2, Lerk is at 0. So here we go, folks. NS2 Summit coming right at you. All right, welcome everyone to NS2 Summit. Best of 5 matchup. Again, Duplex has this 2 matches. Lerk is at 0. So this is a very hard match for Lerk. They know if they lose this one, they are out of the tournament for good, since this is a single elimination tournament. And Duplex, kind of in a safe position. They know they can throw a game away and still be okay. Whether they decide to play this at the top of their game, or if they potentially decide to try out a new risky strategy or anything, really up to them. But
yeah, I would be really interested if they are gonna BM and let's just say go for some shotgun rush, just like end it quickly, or if they are really gonna try to go for some new strategy. However, I don't think they would practice a new strategy on a stream, but you know, we might get a nice present for our jobs over here. Or they will just try to drag it out to just practice aiming and whatnot. Let's see what actually happens. The teams are almost ready.
Yeah, we're missing one person from Duplex, and like you were saying, Lerk is a far better Alien team than they are a Marine team. And we'll see. We should see some pretty interesting plays. I'm definitely interested to see how much their game improves going from side to side. It's definitely easier to play an Alien this game, just at the current moment. Easier to hit your targets if you can close that gap, and easier to take a Marine down, especially, again, if you can close that gap. So let's see what happens here. We're still waiting for a Duplex member, so we've got a few minutes, Vindaloo. How's the weather over there?
Weather? I actually have no idea.
Oh,
it's chilly. Of course, it's like minus 10. It's minus 10 degrees Celsius.
See, I don't know. Sure. I don't know what Celsius means, Vindaloo.
Yeah, I have no idea what that's in Fahrenheit. I mean, that's some kind of non-scientific.
Non-scientific. Fahrenheit is obviously the far superior.
Well, there's even Celsius isn't that much scientific. The Kelvin one is much better. So. We have like 263 degrees over here on the Kelvin.
That seems a little warm, Vindaloo. I don't know if I'd use Kelvin at all.
Oh, man. Alright. Still waiting for the players. I mean, the weather is nice. It's snow outside. And you can break your leg anytime because no one's taking care of the sidewalks over here. when I dragged my beers home, I almost broke all of them. That would be
that would have been
sad situation.
That would have been a situation where you just get on your knees in the middle of the street and just scream "Why" up to the heavens.
Actually, I would be licking those sharks in there, getting all bloody.
Just licking the glass and everything, trying to get every ounce of beer up.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I guess what we can take away from today's match, folks, is that Vindaloo is a drunk, and he'll do anything for an ounce of alcohol.
I knew something like this would come up. You know, I drink socially, as my friend put it. When the people are around, you always drink. That's a social drinking.
It looks like Esfelt is the one that's having some issues with his internet. He's resetting his router or something, so it'll be a minute or two while we get things rocking. So
right,
yeah,
we can. I'm just gonna look out the windows over here. Hold on. No, yeah, over
yeah.
here.
Are you not sure if you're gonna look out the window or not?
No, I was actually on the wrong side of the map. Drop your deal. You know what I'm really looking for those new maps coming up with exteriors, and it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, they were talking about. I don't know how many maps are making it into the next patch. I know one is for sure.
There should be one. There should be one for sure. Maybe the second one will be a surprise, but I cannot say if that's true or not. Not confirming anything or denying anything. That's probably not true.
and I'm super excited to see just how this new map's going to be. And I mean, I'm just happy to get a new map.
February. This content patch coming in February, it's gonna be big, and it might completely change the metagame. However, maybe you've read something from me or heard me before. I don't think we can develop a proper metagame or build orders yet. Because not even Duplex, not even Archia, they haven't hit the skill ceiling yet. When that happens, then you will start seeing like real build orders, real metagame, and I'm so much looking forward to that. I'm giving it like half a year or so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'm interested just to see, like you said, how things are going to change up with the content patch coming out. With things added, balance changes going in, and it'll be real interesting. But it looks like we're about ready to get started, folks. So this match number 3 in this best of 5. Duplex up 2, Circle Lerk at 0 right now. So we'll see if Circle Lerk can take advantage of this. We're now on the Duplex Marine rounds and Circle Lerk's Alien rounds. So just waiting for Circle Lerk to ready up here, and then we'll get rocking.
I would so much love a cross spawn. I am sick of those close spawns.
Oh, that, you know,
get a proper game.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm excited to see where they spawn as well. Looks like they're ready to get started. Here we go, folks. Match number 3 in the Sucky Gamer Natural Selection 2 tournament. Circle Lerk versus Duplex. Circle Lerk starting over in flight control, and Duplex starting up in atrium. Not the closest 2 spawns you can have, but still incredibly close spawns. Not across the map at all. And just starting off, we see Duplex with a 3-2 split. 2 going towards the alien sides, 3 going opposite. And wow, excellent shot by Esfelt there, taking out the aliens. So the Marines definitely know where the aliens are sitting at the current moment.
Yep, looks like Felix on the right side of the map is gonna be a pepper. We actually have a split. Zorax is gonna find S-Blood, and Billy is actually going for a data core.
Yeah, this was an interesting push by the aliens. All 4 aliens sitting over in Crossroads, not really doing much of anything, just right off in the beginning of the game, probably talking about where they need to go and where the Marines are. But unfortunately,
I'm thinking they are trying to contain the Marines. If you see the Crossroads, you have a really close way to the glass hallway in the reactor core, and of course to the summit reception. However, there is a problem. Billy is already in data core, and he slipped through the nets, I would say. So whenever that infestation spread is gonna come up towards the ventilation, they might actually meet. We will see probably some fights over there. So aliens are still trying to hold the crossroads. Zurik's defending, mad spam coming up. There are 3 skulks in there. Can he make it? No.
Oh, no, he doesn't. Zorix does go down. Billy, though, comes in behind, takes out Horny Brunette. He's also going to get some backup. Felix is coming in as well. And Craghive for the first alien upgrade. Marines already have mines set up. And look at this, 2 Marines right now going through flight control at the current moment. Already setting up a lot of pressure. Already have mines going down. And this is a very common play by the Marine team, especially getting set up right in this position where they're sitting. You have excellent coverage into the entire area.
There needs to be one cyst in there just to kill those mines. Yeah, the cyst just went down, but it's too late. Those mines are already blown. A lot of scouts dead.
And that was
Circular cleanups the flight control.
Yeah, and that was
the crossroads.
That was an excellent push. Excellent push by Duplex there, giving them enough time containing those aliens in their base to get up crossroads. Looks like Soda is putting some pressure on Data Core, but
and
Felix is coming in.
Pushing some pressure on Computer Lab, so they are even in this. Oh,
Zorix does take down one alien, but he gets taken down as well.
Both those RT survives, one in Computer Lab, one in Data Core. Marines are trying to expand towards the ventilation. Let me look at the resources, trying to think what's gonna come up. 1, 2, 3, 5 resource towers for Marines,
and 3 for the aliens. Which is pretty even. From what I understand, Baidu was talking about how you can tell where each team is, and the Marines generally want to have twice as many resource towers as the aliens, and that's exactly where they are right now. The aliens are at 3, Marines are at 6, so they're fairly even on resource towers, especially this early on in the game. But it looks like Billy and Felix are both moving down into sub-access. Soda's coming in from Circular to try to defend this resource tower. And so is
Felix is covered by Billy. However, Billy gets attacked from behind from those vents by ZZ-Box. 2 scouts, 1 Marine. Come on, Felix.
Oh man!
Actually, sorry guys. Come on, ZZ-Box.
Yeah, this is very impressive play by the alien team, winning a lot of these key engagements right now. Horny Brunette doing a little bit of damage on Crossroads, but he does end up getting taken down. 30% on that resource tower. And it looks like
welders inside, so there might be a chance to get it done later.
Yeah, and ventilation's actually getting hit right now. Zorix is coming in as fast as he can. Zorix is an excellent shot. If he gets here, ZZ-Box is going to go down incredibly quickly. There he goes.
Just using that pistol as a sniper rifle. That's actually the big difference between the normal players and the competitive ones. You know, you are far away, just pull up that pistol and shoot it. You cannot miss with a pistol.
Oh yeah, exactly. It looks like Esfelt and Mendes both moving into flight control, doing another pressure push.
Yeah, in the meantime that's a split pressure because we have 3 Marines at the sub-access. We are gonna take down that resource tower and probably continue towards the computer lab.
And here it goes. That resource tower does go down. The aliens not knowing which one to defend. Looks like they're going to go ahead and try to defend flight control. Both Mendes and Esfelt parasited. Mendes goes down. Esfelt all by himself against Robot. Robot goes down. Horny Brunette goes down. Amazing shooting by his pistol there.
Interesting. Finally, ZZ-Box kills him as a Lerk.
Yeah,
those 3 Marines I've been talking about, they finished the sub-access. They are now at computer lab. The resource tower in computer lab down.
And the aliens are down to 1 resource tower right now. The Circular is in quite a bit of trouble. So much pressure coming from Duplex. Duplex does have phase gates, and they actually have a robotics facility up at Vindaloo.
They are smart. They are not pushing up. They are just staying in computer lab, defending it. That's what you call contain, and that's such a powerful.
And you wanted a weird strategy. We're 5 minutes into this game. 2 arcs are already moving out of Atrium. So there you go.
No,
There's your.
That's not that weird.
Oh, that's pretty weird in these competitive games. Duplex knows they've got this, and these arcs are now coming out. They know they can fully defend them.
Yeah, of course. If you are ahead, I mean that's. It's not that weird. If you are ahead, just help those arcs finish it up. You probably, if you would go for jetpacks and whatnot, it would take much longer. Those arcs are pretty fast, and it can work for you.
And here they go, the aliens moving in. The aliens are defending quite well. ZZ Box, go ahead and attacking these arcs. There's a third arc coming in, protected by a Mac there. Robot and Soda both attacking these things. They're taking quite a bit of damage. They're not quite sure where they want to go.
No, I think he's trying to pull back a bit, but I don't see any other Marines around that could help those arcs. Maybe the idea was get them back to the guys in computer lab. Oh, there's no one in computer lab. Oh,
yeah, there's a lot of arcs still coming out. It looks like they're just constantly producing arcs. At some point, Vindaloo, there's just going to be too many arcs to take out for the alien team.
Yeah,
and look at that,
like
three aliens did fall.
Wow. So that's a 4 arcs, if I'm not mistaken. 3 over here, 4. 5th one coming. I don't actually see that one.
Yeah, they're all over the place right now. They've got 3 already set up in flight control. A 4th one coming in. Oh, yeah. Actually 4 set up in flight control, and there they go. That's gonna do it. There is no way an alien team can take down all these arcs. So Duplex is gonna take this 3-0.
And just look around the map how blue everything is.
Oh yeah, I mean they have everything. They have a phase gate set up over in Crossroads now. They have every resource tower on the map except for sub access. And just constant arc pressure now over from flight control, and that's it. There's literally no way the aliens could take down 7 arcs without Biobomb.
I jumped to the first person to enjoy this fight, but you know those arcs, you cannot enjoy that. They are so noisy.
So noisy. And there you go.
Right,
Duplex
guys.
is gonna take this. Good game, folks. Well played. So that was excellent play from Duplex, and just
wow,
yeah, just wow. Duplex again showing why they're a Division 1 team, and Lerk again being a fairly new team to natural selection. Just they need to get out there and scrim, and we again see just what we've seen constantly in this tournament, just pure 3-0 victories all across the board. And
wow.
yeah, it's something I talk about every time. The way the brackets were set up in this tournament was completely random. I completely did everything random. And next season when we get things rocking again, we're not going to be doing random brackets. Everything's going to be fully placed so we don't end up with all these 3-0 victories. But now that this matchup has been completed, I'm trying to bring up the brackets here on my screen. There we go. All right. Now that the brackets have been completed,
can you send me a link for the brackets?
Yeah, sure thing.
On Steam.
This thing is gonna play, folks. Just ignore that. Let me bring up the brackets here. So we see that Lerk and Duplex, this match just finished. Duplex, of course, moving into the semifinals here. Nexel versus Archaea is the next big match to watch. That's going to be happening here within the next week. We don't have a scheduling for that.
That's going to be so interesting, guys. You have to watch that.
Yeah, that's going to be an absolutely fantastic game. Another match we're looking for is the team versus Cool Clan. That's going to be a great match as well.
Oh, you know what Nexel versus Archaea is going to be? It's going to be a small finals.
Oh yeah, it is going to be a small finals, and it's gonna be a fantastic match. Everyone's looking forward to it.
North American team versus top European team. That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, and everyone's looking forward to it. I mean, it's been a very hyped up match. Blind is going to be joining me for that cast, so we'll have a lot of fun. Like I said, Duplex is going to move over into the semifinals. The winner of the team versus Cool Clan, we still got to get that set up. They'll move over. So the semifinals and finals, folks, we've got a lot of great matches. Hopefully we don't end up with 3-0 victories across the board as we have the rest of the tournament. But I'm definitely looking forward to it. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. And I hope you guys are looking forward to it as well. So Vindaloo, did you have a great time today?
Yeah, I did. I am probably gonna watch more natural selection now. I don't know. I'm probably gonna start playing right after this because I'm so hyped and you're
pumped. You're feeling the natural selection now. But that's all I have, folks. I'd like to thank Vindaloo for joining me today. Vindaloo's an excellent Twitch person. He does stream a lot over at twitch.tv/Vindaloo. Hopefully one of you can get that tossed into...
I am gonna do it when the time comes up.
When the time comes, Vindaloo's going to be all over that. Follow him on Twitter. I know Rubik's just posted that 3-minute delay, so he'll hear me. But Rubik's just posted his Twitter. And check him out. He's a lot of fun. He does a lot of work with the Reddit community, especially the European Reddit community. And while we're on
we need more players there. Come on, guys.
Come on, guys. All you European people. And while we're on the topic, like I said, Circle Lerk was formed from these Reddit Pug Nights. And these Pug Nights happen every single night. So join the Steam group. Have a lot of fun. Go do a pug. You don't even have to be good. You can be the worst player ever and do these pugs. Just have a lot of fun and go check them out. I'd like to thank Rubik's for making all these nice videos. Salenthia for making both map intros today. I believe Rubik's made the intro video. You'll see the credits. Armand for making this wonderful backdrop behind me. Again, thanks to Vindaloo for casting. Again, go check out his Twitch channel and his Twitter.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's no problem at all. I always enjoy casting with you. And I don't have anything else. Do you have any last second things to talk about, Vindaloo?
Well, I'm gonna post some links, guys. The first one is for European Reddit group, the basic info. Come look at us, come join us, come play with us. We are awesome bunch. And that's probably what I want to say the most. Then, of course, try to follow me if you can, if you like it. I'm gonna be streaming during the week, usually at 8 o'clock CET. And, of course, cheers to our gamers. I'm kind of sad that Circle Lerk lost, but it was a bit expected, you know. And of course, thank you for having me, Taluta. You are an awesome guy making so much things for the community. This was awesome.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, thank you to the players. I forgot to thank them. They're obviously the most important part of any tournament. So thank you to the players. Thanks again to Unknown Worlds. And let's go ahead and end it. Hope you all enjoyed it. All right. Good game, folks.
See you, guys.
See you later. And as always, stay sucky, gamers. Now stay sucky, gamers.